Hey guys, Crumbs here. Welcome to, I didn't exactly know where to put this video, so I'm just going to have it kind of out there by itself, but you'll get it if you're subscribed, which you should of course do if you like and enjoy the content, when it releases. It's not really a level tour and it's not really like skill based, it's kind of both, and that is farming corrupted mods on Deimos. You'll get it for Nightwave sometimes, and it is good to do even if you don't have it for Nightwave. So let's get moving. Alright, so in your dojo, in the Orokin lab, I believe, there will be blueprints for these 4 hollow keys. Well, not hollow keys, dragon keys. They're infinitely reusable, so you only have to buy the blueprint once. Ordinarily, what you would want to do is get a team of, say, 3 or 4 people together and each all wear 1 key. But I'm going to do this so that for practice and so on for myself, I'm going to wear all the keys. So my health is going to be reduced, and also my shields, as well as shields, HP, shields, damage, and also the last one, speed. So I'm going to be like half health, half shields, moving real slow and not doing a lot of damage. I like trying to cross the street, sort of a thing going on. Alright, so that's why for Wisp, you don't have to, I'm going to try to have a high power strength build to negate that. And you don't only have to use Wisp. Wisp is kind of a late game frame as far as Deimos. Rhino is pretty good for this. Rhino is good for a lot of stuff. So if you don't have Wisp, you could also use Rhino. I guess it really doesn't matter what you use. It's more being aware of what's going to go on. Because ideally you'd want to have friends with you to help you out with this. But if you don't, I'm going to run it just for kicks. And I mean, I do have people in my dojo, people not in my dojo who would be willing to run this with me. I just want to make sure that it's like, okay, if you want to kind of learn it by yourself before you get other people to help you, this would be good, because usually, well, it's kind of difficult to find sometimes. Alright, so this is a capture mission, but you actually haven't explained yet, so I should have probably done that before, but anyway, I guess we'll see. Capture missions are sort of self-explanatory, but I was going to do a bit on them eventually anyway. Alright, so we have to find out where the vault is going to be.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
You can just have the Lotus jabber on and on, and on, and on. As long as you're not within a certain range of the target. I don't know what that range is in particular. Just that as long as they don't know you're there, they won't run away. Because if they run away in this particular mission, you lose. It's terrible. So you don't necessarily want to lose. But it might depend also, because the vault that we're looking for, and you'll know it when you see it, but I'll call it out if we get there. I'm hoping we get there. Sometimes you can just, whatever, you can start over. If you haven't found it within like 10 minutes or so, or maybe not 10 minutes, maybe more closer to 5 minutes, you can just call it quits and do it again if you need to do so, or would like to.
Found the target. Capture them quickly.
Of course, it had to be a nullifier. Alright.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done.
And I forgot about Wisps and boats. That'll actually negate some of the health drain and speed drain and so on. So we also want to just, we'll be looking around for a special room with like 4 or 5 combination locks on it, basically, or like coded locks on it. So we just gotta, at this point, run around until we do or don't find what we're looking for. And I'm pretty sure this is back at the beginning, which is not where we want to go. Okay. Horticulture. And I'm toxin rocket, yay. They're just all kinds of busy today. Alright, let's go over here. See if we can find it. Oh, nope. This is a nice room full of stuff, but it's not what we're looking for. Specifically. Keep that moving along. It mitigates it a little bit, but not totally. Just like the damage. So it looks like about 2,000 or 3,000 damage is enough to knock over these guys. So if you keep that in mind, it's about a good threshold where you need to be. Probably even less than that. These guys would only be like level 20 or so. It's not too bad. Depending on what mods you have and so on, it can be. So just, you know, be careful. But if you do this farm enough, you'll have some pretty good mods if you keep some for yourself, which you should do. Keep some and sell some others. Alright. So we haven't found it just yet.
We fought with honor.
And this can take some time usually. Well, not usually, this does take time unless you extraordinarily luck out extraordinarily well and find the vault right away, because where the vault spawns at it's random. Oh, here we go. It's this weird looking silvery looking thing with crazy symbols on it. It says expend the bleeding dragon key. That's okay. It's also why we brought all 4 keys with us.
You've unlocked an Orokin vault.
Alright.
It's
Here we go. Now
until we get you to extraction,
we just
that artifact
gotta
will
get the heck
continue
out of here
to
now.
your Warframe. You
And
have
yay.
the vault artifact. Let's go. We're corrupt. Stop at nothing to prevent that artifact from escaping. This won't be easy.
I'll just put the shock mode on. Shock them. It'll shock them so they do it kind of like being shocked. And then they stop moving, which means they're not shooting me and I can get away. It doesn't last very long. Well, it doesn't last as long, but it lasts long enough for me to get lost. Alright, let's see what mod we got. Tainted Mag. These are Orokin ciphers. They don't currently have any use in the game. I think they're left over from a previous version, like way back, but you can actually use them to feed to helmet once you unlock the helmet system. So they do have a use, but it's not its original use. So Tainted Mag, plus magazine capacity at the cost of reload speed. It's like, it's not very good, but it's totally random which mods you get. We're looking for like overextended, transient fortitude, narrow-minded. You'll know him when you see him. It offers a really powerful buff, and it's so negative that they can be combined and so on and so forth. There's a bunch of them, and most of them are pretty good and sell for quite a bit of platinum, because a lot of people would rather just buy this instead of having a random farm to do it over and over again, hoping to luck out. So if you're the type that doesn't mind running missions like this to make it so that people would pay you platinum, it's because they don't want to farm the mods themselves, and have at it, most definitely. Alright, appreciate you guys hanging out. That'll be the end of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Keep on going with your gaming journey, your life journey too. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.